Hey YouTube. So I've been garage sailing the past 2 weeks, and I know for the longest time I've barely been picking up anything each month, but it's gotten to be to where it's so much from the past 2 weeks that I think I'm going to start doing like a garage sale pickup or just pickups like once every Saturday, maybe, and then do other videos maybe on Wednesdays or something. But anyway, I've got a pickup from the past 2 weeks from garage sailing, and there's quite a bit of stuff. So instead of doing it at the end of the month, which, would end up being way too much, it would take a long time to make a video on. So I'm just going to do it now. Also, I did not forget, 2 weeks ago, I did a video for um, Days Gone First Impressions, and I hit 1,000 subscribers. So I did a little contest, and I didn't announce the winner last week, but I will be announcing the winner at the end of this video. Um, so stay tuned. And Days Gone First Impressions did change. I actually do not like the game as much as I thought I did, and it's I sold it, so which I don't typically do, but it's a decent game. Just I don't think it's worth $60 and 40 hours of my time because it got really repetitive, and so I sold it and got my money's worth, and that's how it is. But it's okay. I'll get it when it drops in price, but I mean, some people are really enjoying it, so I'm not really here to say you will or will not, but at least like rent it or something if you can rent it before you buy it, just because the mixed reviews are, I mean, I'm leaning towards, it probably is a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. It's really, um, it's got a lot of flaws. It's a fun game. It's decent, but anyway, on to this video. Last Saturday was my first actual garage sale. My first actual time garage selling for video games. As most of you know, I've been working retail for the longest time, and I always have worked Saturdays, so I've never really been able to go garage selling since I started collecting, really. And I used to go with my mom when I was little, but never had anything to do with video games. I was just tagging along with my mom, and she was getting stuff for the house or whatever. Uh, so I think for the first 2 weeks of me actually doing this, it's not too bad. Last week I went with a friend who doesn't collect video games, but she wanted to go garage selling, so she came with me. And then today I went with one of my other friends who actually really likes collecting. And while it's really fun to go with another collector, sometimes it's a little frustrating because you're both racing to get the best deals. So, but it's okay. We kind of even it out a little bit, but he got to a couple of cool things before I did, but I think I got the best. So here we go. This is last week's pickup. So I bought a whole bunch of stuff for my friend who was having a garage sale. He gave me like a whole bunch of stuff for, I think it was $30. And with that, I got a Mario backpack. Little Pikachu. Squirtle. He used to collect games a lot like me, but a lot of his collection he's getting rid of. He does have Earthbound Complete in Box, which is amazing, the one with the strategy guide, and I held it in my hands and it was really cool, but he's not going to get rid of that, and I'm definitely not paying $700 for it. So, but I got Charizard, which is my favorite Pokemon. Let's see. Wow, there's some stuff in here that's mixed in, because I also went to a flea market after that. Let me get this stuff out. Okay, so a couple of games I got from him. I got Cave Story 3D on 3DS. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which I'm really excited to have because I love the first Luigi's Mansion and I've never played, which is technically the sequel to Luigi's Mansion on GameCube. Got Demon Souls. Now this is the deluxe edition box. It just has the game, unfortunately. If it did have the art book and the soundtrack, it would have been worth like $60 to $75, which is crazy. So I don't know what you would really value this at. I see Demon's Souls typically for about $17 complete at like disc replay, but that's just like the regular edition. But without the art book, I don't know that it's really worth that much more. But, you know, I got this whole lot for $30, so I can't really complain. And I didn't have Demon's Souls. I haven't really played any of the Dark Souls games. I played, well, I played a little bit of the first one, and I actually really liked it. I know it's really difficult, but sometimes I like a challenge, so. Okay. Also got Project Gotham Racing, which I'm pretty sure I already have, but I don't know if I have it complete in box, so. And I'm going to pick up some more games from him, hopefully probably next weekend. I was going to do it this weekend, but a lot of other things came up. And then I got 3D Dot Game Heroes, which looks really cool. It's like an RPG, but like Minecraft almost in a way, and it's Atlas, so. Also from him, I got a DualShock 2 controller, bunch of cables, universal cable for I think GameCube, Xbox, and PlayStation 2, and yeah, both of those are universal component cables. I got an original PS1. There's no cables, but he said he would look and see if he could find them, but he said it does work. Seems like the eject button kind of sticks, unfortunately. But, I mean, it was thrown in to this $30 box, so not too bad. I'll probably clean it up a little bit. Got two PlayStation 2 8 megabyte memory cards, which are always good to have. Also got this Tron Evolution Collector's Edition, which this one is actually really cool. Let me see if I can get it out here. I don't know that I care too much about the game. I don't know if it's really even fun. Whoa. Sorry. But it comes with this really cool item. And the game. But yeah, this is the collector's edition. And then it's got the game in there as well. It's really, really neat. And I think this is actually, I mean, it's not worth like a ton, but it's worth a little bit. And then I also got Game of Thrones visuals from the RPG, which I know there was an RPG. I don't remember if it was on 360 or what. And it was by Atlas, but I never did play it, and I don't know how it was, but it's a pretty cool art book. And I love Game of Thrones, and I've actually really liked this season, even though everybody else hates it. I understand it, but some people don't, so that's just how it is. But anyway, oh yeah, Also got this Ultra Racer steering controller in that box. So that was all for $30 from my friend, which is really cool. Now I got a couple of other things from garage sales afterwards. I went to this random house and it was, I mean, there were old people there and they didn't have anything like nerdy gaming related. It was all like antiques and like plates and stuff. And I saw this randomly on the table. And when I picked it up, the lady was like, "Sure, if you want this thing. I don't even know what it is." I'm like, "Why do you even have it?" I don't know why it was there, but I got this guy, which was really cool because I think this is really uncommon, and it's pretty ugly, but I know Lunar is a really, it's supposed to be a really good RPG on PlayStation, but I never did play it, and I don't have the game, and I know the game, I think the game's worth a little bit, but it was really cool to get this figure, even if it is ugly. And then, let's see, also picked up 2 games. These were 50 cents each. I got Batman Arkham Origins, which is complete, and Portal 2, which I've never played either one of the Portal games, so pretty happy to have it. Not anything spectacular, but it was like 50 cents per game. And sadly, in the same box, the same place, there were 2 Switch games. There was Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey in this box. And the lady only wanted 50 cents per game, which I probably should just picked up the cases, but they were empty. And she didn't know where the games were. They were her son's. And it was like friends selling at somebody else's house. So she didn't know where they were. I guess I probably should have left my name with her or something, or my phone number with her. But that was really sad. That would have been awesome to get those 2 games for 50 cents, especially since I'm planning on picking up the Switch in probably within the month. So that was last week's garage sales. And after the garage sales, I went to a flea market. We only have one flea market around here, and it's probably about 35-40 minutes away from where I live. But they only do it once a month, and it's on like the second weekend of the month. And so I went ahead and picked up 4 games for $20. And I got Wave Race 64, which I've been needing to have for a long time, and I don't know why I didn't have it. I got Dragon Warrior in the dust sleeve. It's in good condition. I don't have any. That's my first Dragon Quest game. I don't know why I didn't have Dragon Quest before, but and then I also got Bayonetta and Deus Ex: The Conspiracy, which I don't have any Deus Ex games either. So pretty happy to have those. They were $5 a piece, which I can't really complain. So those were last week's. Also went to the thrift store and got a couple games. This was probably the best find, one of my best finds at this thrift store. And it is The Sims Bustin' Out on GameCube. No, just kidding. It was in this case. But I went in there, and for some reason I decided I was going to look in the case. Sometimes I do that, especially when it's a game that I haven't seen on the shelf already. I try to do that because you never know what's inside. Because this is not Sims Bustin' Out. This is The Legend of Zelda, the Collector's Edition on GameCube. And I got it for $3. So, always check your cases. Also picked up, I think this was yesterday, I picked up Burnout Revenge for $3 there too. So, And they're always in good condition at that thrift store. I think they probably throw out the ones that are in bad condition, is what I heard from the source. Anyway, today I had a pretty good haul too. Paid about the same as what I did last week in total. But before I get to that, I also did go to GameStop and I picked up Rage 2. I really loved the first Rage, and I don't really pick up new games hardly anymore because, for one, I don't know if I'm going to end up disappointed in paying like $60 for a game. Plus, it's like that's a lot of money to spend when I could spend $60 and buy like a ton of older games, or something that's like more valuable that will stay valuable. But I picked this up because I love the first one, and because I thought this was a fidget spinner, but it turns out, and this was a pre-order bonus from GameStop, so there are bonuses from pre-ordering, but it's a wing stick, which is kind of like a boomerang. I'm not going to take it out of its packing because I know I won't be able to get it back in there the right way, but it's like a big boomerang thing that they use in the game. I've only played about 12 minutes of the game so far, just because I feel like I spend a lot of my time when I'm not at work doing other things besides gaming. I don't know why. I get tired really early, and I need to stop that. I need to play more video games, but at some point I'll get back to where I need to be. But this is pretty cool to have. I wasn't expecting this cool box. And so far it plays like Doom quite a bit. Like, it's really fast-paced shooter, and I like that. So today I went to the garage sales and I picked up a few things. I got this Monopoly Gamer for $5, which really isn't that impressive, but I've heard good things about it. I'm not a huge fan of Monopoly, but I heard this one plays a little bit different. I could be wrong, and I know there's all these little cards you can get, extra cards that they used to have. Sorry, that was loud. And then I picked up a few other things for like $4 total. I picked up, I think this is Umbreon. I'm really bad with the newer Pokemon names. I know this one's older, but I got Cooking Mama on DS for 75 cents. I got the Shield, which the guy told me was a really hard game, but I've never really seen it, but it was like $1, so I picked it up. And I also picked this up for $1, which I typically wouldn't, but it's Genesis in box. It's Madden 98. And it's actually worth more than $1, so figured I'd grab that. It still has a seal on it, and the box is in really good condition. The game is too. And I picked up this to put like my Game Boy Advance and DS games in my color games. Right now I have them all in like a binder with card sleeves, but this would probably be easier, honestly. There's not a really good way to do it as far as like alphabetizing them, but these I might be able to stand up at least in these, so might be a little bit easier. Now today, the best deal of the day. Today I paid $25 and I got an Xbox lot, original Xbox. So I got 5 games. Got Ghost Recon 2, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Tetris Worlds, Top Spin. Now these are all like barely played. Crimson Skies, except for this one because it was a used copy when they got it. And this is actually Namco Museum, unfortunately. But and then I got 2 Duke controllers, 1 black and 1 blue. All the cords, and a very minty complete in box besides the remote Xbox. Still has the styrofoam and everything in here. And that was all $25. So I think that was a pretty good deal. I'm really happy to have that because while I did get an original Xbox finally at the thrift store a couple of months ago for like $10, it didn't have any of the cables or anything. So I'm going to test the other one because this one's minty. I'm going to keep this one for sure because I'm almost positive it works. I haven't been able to test it yet. I just got it today. But I'm going to see if the other one works. If the other one works, then I will probably try to sell it and get my money back for it. So, but I thought that was a really good deal considering this this system itself, this bundle goes online. Like I saw a sold listing for like $130, but that was complete with the remote, which is the only thing it's missing, which the remote's really not that expensive, honestly, as far as I remember when I worked at Game Exchange. So that's what I got, and I'm pretty happy. I'm excited to start going next week too. I'm gonna go every Saturday, and also the winner to my subscriber contest, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's, I want to say it's more of an appreciation for everybody who's been subscribed to me. I don't really like doing contests or anything like this, and I don't really do this anymore like I used to. It's not to get subscribers, not to get more subscribers. It's to give something to somebody. But this will be like a $25 gift card of your choice, PlayStation Network, Nintendo Online, Switch or eShop, whatever, or Xbox Live or Steam. And, well, I guess it might be $20 because I think most of those are $20. Anyway, the person who has won is, hold on one second. The winner to my contest was Do You Nerd. So congratulations, Do You Nerd. Just message me on Facebook, or if you can still message me on YouTube. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. Honestly, I haven't noticed any messages lately, so I don't know. They've changed things since then, but just message me and let me know what gift card you would like, and I'll send it to you as quickly as I can. And thank you guys for watching my videos, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.